Welcome back to my Warframe missions in 5 minutes or less. 26th in the series is Volatile. This is another Railjack type of mission where you are tasked with entering an enemy capital ship, recalibrating the reactor temp, then blow the weak points on the exterior. Just like all other Railjack missions, you must complete some previous objectives before moving on to the main mission. Let's get into some quick tips to help this mission sail smoothly. Number 1. Be sure to check the prerequisites. There have been times I get into a groove and don't realize that some of the objectives have changed. When one mission had you destroy 2 cruise ships and 70 fighters, another mission might have you destroy 2 nodes and run off with an enemy cruise ship. Check at the beginning of the mission to save the time and hassle. Number 2. When you enter the main objective, you will have to keep an eye on a few things. There is a temperature gauge that you need to keep in a certain range. There are a lot of places a pipe will be located that needs to be broken, and there are random engineers that show up to fix things. Be sure to keep the temperature inside the brackets or else the mission will fail. Number 3. I generally have my overlay map on all the time, but this mission in particular really excels at utilization. The overlay map will show you where the pipes are that need breaking and the engineers. Sometimes I get a bug where the pipes don't show up for me, but the overlay does show it. Number 4. The engineers are a bit more tanky than the other enemies, but not as tanky as an Eximus. These NPCs are heading to a particular console in which you need to stop them. If you are familiar with disruption missions, it kind of feels a little like that. Only the engineer is the beeping unit and the console is the conduit. Number 5. Once you manage to complete the thermal task and have extracted back to the Railjack, make sure you get on the forward artillery. There have been a few missions where I would just shoot the red circles and nothing happens because I just blanked out in attention. You need the forward artillery to hit the red circles. Nothing else will work. This is it for my Volatile Railjack mission. This mission encompasses a lot of Railjack essentials that I covered previously, but it also adds in a thermal gauge, semi-OP engineers, and an easily ignored detail in order to complete the mission. If you're not familiar with my skirmish video or written guide, I highly recommend you check them out. I'll have the links down below. As always, if I have left anything out, feel free to leave a comment below and I look forward to sharing my next video with you. Take care.